What's this popping, y'all? It's your girl Cafe J, and I am back once again with another video. And as you guys can already tell by that title, today I'm about to be doing an updated makeup routine. So I'm gonna go ahead and gonna start off just by taking my hair out. I literally just curled my hair. I'm getting ready to go to my cousin's graduation, so yeah, this is my makeup bag. So yeah, but basically I just used the Bubble Super Clear Blemish serum, and I just put this underneath my eyes and on the sides of my face because I have dark spots right there for some reason, and I really don't know why. But yeah, and under my eyes and on the sides of my nose. Okay guys, so brows are all done. I did them a little bit light today because I didn't want them all dark. But next thing is conceal. I'm just gonna conceal them lightly because I didn't draw them on dark. So yeah, but I'm gonna be using the Master Conceal by Maybelline New York in the shade 20 Light. This is what it looks like with just a flat brush. And I'm literally just gonna put the tiniest bit on the back of my hand and lightly conceal. So just like that. And I'm just gonna go underneath. Sorry. I'm just gonna go underneath. That's still way too much product. Just like that, and then I'll be back once it's all blended out. By the way, to blend it out, I just take a dense fluffy brush and I just blend it out like that. So brows are all concealed and my curls are literally dropping by the second, but we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, so next thing's next. My lashes are already done, so I'm just going to brush them out with a spoolie. But usually I would use the Essence mascara if I did not have my lashes done, but they're done, so I'm just gonna spoolie these out. Okay, so now we're moving on to face makeup. I'll be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow in the shade medium, 4 medium, or tint medium, or yeah, I think it's shade 4 medium. And this is what it looks like, and basically I just put this all over my face. I don't use a lot though because it is very glowy, and I don't really like, I like the glowy look, but I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna make sure my hair, I'm not getting this in my hair because it literally took me almost like 3 hours to do my hair. And I don't have my nails on, y'all. It's literally been almost like, I want to say like 6 months since I have been without nails. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take a beauty blender that I damped and blend this out. But yeah, it's literally been almost like 6 months that I've been without a full set of nails, so I really don't know how to feel. But I just needed a break from nails, so I'm gonna take like a 3-week break because my birthday is literally in less than a month, so I'm definitely getting them redone for my birthday. But until then, I'm gonna give them a break. This is what it looks like after it's all blended out. As you guys can tell, it's very glowy. But next I use blush. This is literally a random one. I really honestly don't know what brand it is, but I just use, I'm gonna put it right there on my nose. I kind of like a lot of blush, so we're not gonna talk about it, but I do like a lot. But we're just gonna blend this out. That was probably a little bit too much. Also, I am kind of rushing. Her graduation is at 7:30, I think, or 7, and it is almost 5, and my grandma has to come and get us at 5:45. So I have like literally less than 30 minutes to do this. I swear it never fails. I literally had all day to do this, and I literally wanted to wait like seconds before. But it's okay, we're not gonna talk about it. Okay, blush is all blended out. Now it is time for powder. Usually I use my pressed powder, but I can't find it and I don't know where it went. So I'm just gonna use loose powder today. I'm only gonna use a little bit though, because I don't want to be looking ashy. But usually I use the Fit Me pressed powder. But like I just said, I don't know where that's at right now. So we're just gonna use a little bit of this, just a little bit. Just so that way I'm not looking all oily. I'm literally trying to use the bare minimum because this stuff will turn you ashy if you use too much. After I apply that, I just take whatever is left and brush it off with a brush. Just because I don't want any excess product. And then whatever is left on the brush, I just bring it over to the rest of my face. The next step is powdered blush. I just use this one out of an eyeshadow palette. I know it's ghetto, please not. Just don't even talk about it, okay? But I have not been able to find a blush as good as this. So I just used these 3 shades over here like that. And that was a lot. But I tapped some of it off. And we are going to just lightly pat that just so it sets the blush. And literally blush comes off in 3.2 seconds. So we're okay. So next, I'm going to do some setting spray. And I need to be careful because I do not want to get my hair wet. Definitely got my hair wet a little bit. Next step is highlighter, and I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in the shade Snowflake. And I just got a new brush for this. Also, I'm going to use this fan to dry my setting spray because it's not drying. But I got this new fluffy brush that I'm going to use to apply it. Also, I'll show you guys my outfit that I'm wearing to her graduation at the end of the video. So stay tuned if you guys want to see it. It's really cute. But this is what it looks like. It's a loose powder, so you have to be careful when you use it. But I just dump a little bit into the cap and kind of blend it out in here because if you don't, it'll get everywhere. I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. Like that, and then just some on the cheeks. Not a lot though because we already used that Halo Glow. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm looking real shiny. And we don't want that. Okay, just like that. Yeah. Also, this comes off in 3.2 seconds as well, so we'll see if this even lasts. Next step, just to add a little bit of color to my eyes, I'm just gonna use this shadow shade in this Milani palette. Just a little bit. I'm also gonna mix it with this blush. If you guys are wondering why I don't use this powder blush, it's because it's not good. But I'm just gonna put that in my crease. Just lightly, not a lot. Literally everything that I do is so light that you can barely tell, but it still definitely makes a difference. So just like that, and then I'll also take my finger and blend it out up into the concealer. Okay, boom. I'm going to take these out just because I don't want it to create an indent and my whole curl fell. I'm definitely gonna have to recurl it before we actually leave. But okay, so last step is going to be because we're not gonna talk about this. I literally was in here for 3 hours trying to cut my hair. Okay, now we're gonna do lip liner that I'm literally gonna have to reapply in 2.3 seconds because it comes off. But this is the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Liner in the shade Vintage. I use this or Club Hopper. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. But I'm gonna use Vintage today, and I just line my lips how you normally would. Okay, so boom, just like that. And then I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. Lip gloss in the shade Rose Envy. I literally do not have on my glasses, so I cannot read, but it's okay. Okay, and just like that, we are all complete. Okay, we are all complete. Please do not talk about my hair. Okay, this whole side fell, and I'm literally gonna redo it before we leave. Please don't talk about it, okay? Okay, anywho, hold on, this is about to bug me. Hold on. Okay, so I tried to fix it. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? We're just simply not gonna talk about it. I figured out that's how we're going to deal with this issue, and I definitely burnt my finger, but we're not going to talk about that either. Okay, Okay, but if you guys like this video, give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me go put on my outfit so that way you guys can see it.